It's not just us. It's not just us, and it's something that I think people harp on a lot. Communication. What does that look like? What does that look like? What? Give us a situation where you're saying, "Oh, y'all have to communicate better." Well, tell us what that looked like for real. So, so we asked you. Okay, you're trying to communicate something to Candace, and you're passionate about it. First, how are you communicating it to her?
Well, it depends on what exactly I'm communicating.
Okay.
If it is something that I feel needs to be changed, I try my best to do it in a manner where it doesn't overwhelm her or cause her to immediately go into a defensive mode. What I usually do, we kind of came up with this thing because it used to kind of be, I feel this way, and we would say it on the spot. But we kind of came up with this thing where it's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna take tally of that, because I feel if you address something in the moment that it happens, things are a lot more prone to get out of hand.
Oh, they do.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you know what? We talk on these days. We kind of have certain days that are designated for us to have conversation. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tally that, not to be petty, but just to address, so that we can address it properly when you're not in this particular state of mind.
Right.
So then when I come to you, and I'm like, hey, this made me feel like this, and this. But not only that, I think it's good that because if you're going to mention problems, and this can be tricky when you're presenting it, but if you're going to mention problems, I think you also have to come with some form of a solution as well. Because I think if I tell you, yo, this made me feel like this and I didn't like how you did that, okay, cool, you can stop it, but is there an actual solution? Because if there's something that a person is habitually doing, even if they're not conscious of it, it needs to be kind of replaced with something has to replace it. It's not going to just be a void that just stop. You know what I mean? It's something that you can say, hey, maybe, I guess it kind of depends on the thing that we're addressing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. One of the things that you mentioned is if she's not that you guys set a designated day or time to address certain things, because you've recognized she may not be in a place where can receive what you're saying. Not that she doesn't want to, but if your emotions are running high and you feel strongly about something, you may not be in there. So, so being cognitive of, okay, let me just, give that time. When doing that, are you more so, no, I'm ready to talk about it now, or are you respecting him waiting to have the conversation? Or are you even knowing that she already, know that, hey, like,
I would say in the past, I was definitely the person that was like, no, I want to talk about this right now. And because Mike, which is, I think is very important to highlight or talk about, is how vital their roles are.
yes,
If they're leading with how something, like if they're just being true leaders, we naturally follow leadership.
yes,
That's just how we're built.
That's right.
So if you are being and I'm talking about like a leader the way that the Bible says to be a leader.
Sure.
There is, if a woman is not submitting to that, there is something spiritually off. Okay. So, and I'm saying that because there is something that he recognized in me where I'm like, no, I want to talk about it right now. He's like, yeah, but I see how you are, and it's not healthy if we talk about it. And depending on the way he communicated, it really depended on how he communicated that.
Yes.
If it was out of irritation, like, nah, I don't want to look at you.
Yeah. Yes.
Then
that's real though, y'all.
Then that would make me kind of, say, well, no, I want to talk because I see how you're leading.
Yes.
But in times where he's like, no, babe, I see how you are. Maybe what I said offended you. It's not healthy if we do it right now. Yeah. Then I'm like, dang, okay, I think you're right. Yeah. You see, it's like, that's just how we're built. Yeah. So as long as, and I'm not trying to put everything on you, but it really does go back to the man.